is this beautiful design that has a very classic and traditional look. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the hardy edge. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. So for this design, you want to start with a foundation chain, or your project needs to be a foundation chain of a multiple of 6 plus 3. So in my case, I've done a chain of 21. If you are going to work just the edge and then attach it to your work, that's the numbers you want to follow, multiple of 6 plus 3. So now we're going to start row 1. For row 1, you want to do a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So you skip the first one and into the second, 1 single crochet. And now you want to do 1 single crochet into each chain all the way down. So you do 1 single crochet all the way down. I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just finished row 1 here by doing 1 single crochet into each chain of the foundation chain. Now we can move on to row 2. For row 2, you want to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then you can flip your work. You're going to skip the first stitch and then do 1 double crochet into the next. So you skip the first one into the next, a double crochet. And now you want to start the row repeat. So the row repeat starts at a chain 1, and then you want to skip a stitch and then do 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So here is 1 and 2. And that's the end of the repeat. Let's do it again. Chain 1, skip 1 into the next 2, 1 double crochet. That's 1 and 2. So continue doing this all the way down. Chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so here we have it. This is the end of row 2 here. You should have finished off with the last 2 double crochets into the last 2 stitches off the row. Now we can move on to row 3, for which you want to chain 5. And this here counts as a double crochet and a chain 2. And now you want to flip your work. You want to do 1 single crochet into the next chain space. So that chain space, remember, is between the double crochets. You want to go around the chain space and do a single crochet. And now you want to start your row repeat. So the repeat starts by chaining 4 and then doing 1 single crochet around the next chain space. And this is what you want to do all the way down. Chain 4 and then 1 single crochet around the next chain space. So do this all the way down and I'll see you when you're done. Okay. Sorry, I should have mentioned at the very end here, we're going to have to do something a bit different. So when you have the last double crochet and turning chain, you've just done your single crochet. So now we are going to just chain 2. And you want to do 1 double crochet into the 3rd chain of the turning chain. So the top of the turning chain, basically. You're going to be doing a double crochet. Now this here is the end of row 3, and we can move on to row 4 here. You're going to start by chaining 1 and flipping your work. You're going to work 1 single crochet into the first double crochet. And now you're going to start the row repeat. You're going to work 5 double crochets into the next chain 4 space, around the chain space. So we work 5 double crochets here. This is my 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now we are going to do 1 single crochet into the next chain 4 space. So find the next chain 4 space and do a single crochet. And now this is what you want to do until the end. The last single crochet is going to go into the 3rd chain of the chain 5. So I'm going to do this all the way until I'm in the 2nd to last chain space, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I just did my 2nd to last chain space repetition, which is my 5 double crochets into it. So now to finish off the repeat, I need to do 1 single crochet into the next chain space. But when you're at the very edge, you're actually going to work it into the 3rd of the chain 5 that you started with. So I can count, this is kind of the back of the chain. You could flip it if you want. But here is the 5th chain, 4th, and 3rd. So I'm going to go through the back of that chain and into it do a single crochet. And that there ends the repeat. You have your beautiful edge now. You can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. Okay, this is what it looks like. I find this to be so pretty and uniform. It's a very kind of classic design. It just adds this row of double crochets, like this kind of column looking row, and then those subtle fans at the bottom. Super pretty and super classic. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.